Ooh.
And welcome to the last memory of the game. Which I guess is the furthest notable memory Johnny has of his childhood. Which, considering he's an old man, he probably doesn't remember further than that, which is understandable.
Yeah.
And let's see. I think I had to save the game there. It's and the
Oh god.
the debate of tomatoes, like whether they're fruits or not.
There are people who debate about pineapple on pizza. There are people who debate about how the word colour is spelt. But let's be real, whether tomatoes are a fruit is the real argument here.
Actually, speaking of the pineapple thing, I found a funny thing that basically takes the argument of like pineapple pizzas or whatever stuff. It says tomatoes are fruit and they're all as necessary for pizza. And there's a crowd just going, shut up, over the whole argument. Like, you argue why pineapple should be there when the most important ingredient in a pizza is a fruit. I think that's just perfect for the whole argument, because it's so stupid. So anyway, yeah, Joe is being favored over Johnny. God, being named Dumpling. How primitive. So this is a mini-game I can actually play, and I think it's necessary in order to get able to progress. And for some reason you can use the keyboard or a controller to play this, but of course we're going to go with the mouse because that's... Yeah, these modes kind of go pretty fast. You need quick reflexes, and I can't imagine doing this with a controller or a keyboard.
I swear, isn't this like the second time in all of your walkthroughs of like all games ever you've had to play Whack-A-Mole?
Yeah, the Max games was the first one.
Whack-A-Rat, yeah?
Yeah, Whack-A-Rat. And it's going to be another one in the Telltale versions as well.
Oh yeah. I'll be honest, I'm kind of impressed that that was made in RPG Maker. I mean, again, I've not toyed around too much with modern versions, but that's still quite impressive, in my humble opinion, as someone who has messed about with old versions of RPG Maker.
Yeah, I guess so. Oh, it gets better in the second game. They've added a lot of more non-RPG games in there.
Ooh.
Ah, yes, this one's great. The world's smallest Ferris wheel! Can we ride it? Absolutely not! Does it even work?
Does it even work?
Absolutely not!
Looks like someone just glued some chairs to a water wheel.
No, don't care! I love it. It really
Yeah.
is just the worst. That is just like the worst merry-go. No, that's not a merry-go-round. Sorry.
It's fine. A merry-go-round is basically just one of those little roundabouts you find at kids' parks.
Yeah. Ferris wheel, that's the word. God damn it, I played the shit out of Roller Coaster Tycoon. I should know these things.
It's okay, it's okay.
No, it's not okay. It's no pride here, man.
Well, no, I mean, I can understand why you kind of get them mixed up, because they're both... You know what, never mind.
No. That's an excuse.
Forget it.
Anyway.
There is no excuse to get it wrong.
Yeah. Anyway, so seriously, no. Yeah, so here they are, going, hey, Joey likes pickled olives and John doesn't.
Ah.
And if you go to the notes, it actually says like, Oh, it's Joe's favorite instead of John's favorite. As well as Animorphs, which is a nice touch.
Yeah.
Of course, John didn't really remember this because previously this was blocked away because of the beta blockers. Right, here we go.
Yeah. Ooh.
I think the game is taking its time with the cutscene and all.
Yeah.
It's one of those weird cutscenes that run in real time despite it. In the way the background and the way the camera is oriented, it kind of looks like that the edge of the world is literally just outer space.
Yeah.
I know that's just because it's just a weird RPG top-down thing, but
Yeah.
you don't see any ground, you don't see any water, it's literally just the space.
There's no horizon.
Yeah, it's like the edge of the flat Earth or something. Or like the edge of Discworld or something.
Oh god, yeah. I'm genuinely... Okay, little insight to, like, my I've not played this game before, so I'm just learning things as I go, right? I'm genuinely worried that it's going to be revealed that Johnny had a wish to go to the moon because it meant that he didn't have to deal with this, like, unfavorable lack of preferential treatment.
I'm not gonna say anything, but
Yeah,
I'll tell you later.
don't worry, I'm just saying that, because...
I think, yeah. I think I missed the line where he said, and that's how I started my addiction to coffee. Of course, he has to ruin every somber moment some way, even his own. Yep. He doesn't remember it, but he actually met River in his early childhood.
Aww.
My god, non-pixel artwork!
Honestly, I was wondering where the YouTube thumbnail for, like, the game category came from. Turns out it's from this.
Yep. Yeah, at some point they had like a very high detailed artwork of the scene. Admittedly, this is not the best one, but still, it's very neat in the end. Especially for the first game.
I've just realized how weird it is. Okay, sorry to ruin the scene, but I just find out how weird it is that we have this artwork for like this particular scene, and yet when we had the close-ups of one of the two main characters in the previous episode, sorry, the previous part of this walkthrough, it was just pixel art.
Yeah, I guess. But you can imagine it could take a long time to make an image for this, especially like with different sprites depending on the situation, like with them turning their heads and such.
True.
And they can't just work on stuff forever. They have a deadline. And of course, there's always also other stuff. Kangaroos, it's made up. Australia doesn't exist.
It's gonna be in the moon, isn't it?
I wonder if it may be the reason why it's called To the Moon.
Oh, God, I stumbled into that one.
Yeah, a bit ahead of time, but yeah, it's on the moon.
That's fair.
Yep, the rabbit was the moon. The moon is his big belly. The stars on top and the bottom are its legs.
Oh. Oh, right. I thought they were talking about that one thing. I can't remember. There's a certain region that has like a whole like folklore thing about this, but how like the specific creators on the moon that looks like a rabbit.
But no, these kids aren't that smart about such things.
Absolutely. Rabbit, moon. I'm gonna just double check this because I swear this is a thing.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, the moon rabbit or moon hare is a mystical figure in East Asian and indigenous American folklore basically based on the dark markings on the near side of the moon. But of course, these kids who are probably not in the Eastern countries wouldn't know that.
Yeah. I mean, I think this game was made by people who originated from the Eastern countries, but I don't know.
Yeah, I would be surprised if it actually served as kind of an inspiration.
Probably. I think the Rabbits and Moon has like some kind of connection in Eastern cultures and such. I've seen it in other games. Also, they mentioned like before, like the quotes in the act, like the river part of their lighthouses, the stars. And
I decided to like.
Yeah, that's where the quote come from in the tiles, and this is where it's from. River believes that the stars are lighthouses, and that's why she got deep connections to the lighthouse by their home. Anya, I believe, was called. Because she believes Yeah, sorry.
No, you go on ahead. Sorry, I keep
because she
interrupting.
believes that the lights are trying to call out to each other, but they're too far away. And that's the only thing they can do is just shine their light.
Oh.
Also, that's where the platypus that we saw from the very beginning came from.
Aww.
It is literally ancient. It's like over 80 years old.
What? Okay,
What?
sorry. If you Google Rabbit Moon, that brings up the whole like thing I've been talking about, and you know, Google likes to present like a bunch of information on the right about stuff, and it's kind of funny that the concept of this whole moon rabbit thing has been used in so many different bits of media that it's got really weird sections in it. So like, you search like moon rabbit, you get that up, and you know, it talks about the markings on the moon, and you got a section called abilities, which apparently relates to like some piece of media called Over the Moon, and then there's another one that says location, and if you open it, it shows, and I quote, all Jade Rabbit locations on the moon in Destiny 2.
Okay.
So that's an oh god, also people who also search for brings up some rather interesting lists. Is Moon Rabbit Cookie a girl? What? What is it?
Okay,
apparently
let's get back to the video.
Let's go. Yes, sorry.
So, they made a promise that if they get separated, they go to the moon to meet up again. That's where Johnny's wish originated from. When he lost River, he wished to go to the moon.
Aww.
And that's where things kind of turn sour, because their job is to take it to the moon. So if River is the cause for Johnny's wish to go to the moon, they need to get rid of River in order to make sure Johnny's wish to go to the moon is able to be fulfilled. Because for the machine to work, they need to cause the desire to function. And for as long as River is around, John will never have the desire to go to the moon. And so, Watts doesn't like this, he's trying to stop Rosaline from fulfilling their obligation.
Oh god.
Yeah, just a bit of recap because... now, what? Is it just a recap because we kind of got lost in that Google search thing there?
Sorry about that. I completely ruined the scene.
Yeah.
So this is the benefit to watching the non-commentary version.
Yeah, it's a bit more competent we are. Probably why it's usually more popular. Yeah, despite Watt's kind of jackassery, he isn't a complete bastard. He's just kind of... He's a jackass, but he's not a bad... No, what's the word? What's a good word to explain it? He's not a cunt, I guess.
Yeah. Eva's the sort of professional in this, and Watts is kind of the one who's not as professional, but kind of sort of speaks more from...
He's more laid back and more of a clown.
He's more honest. He's more sort of honest.
Yeah, that's a good point. He's more honest.
Even if it does result in some bouts of stupidity.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So,
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they're now. She's now. In order to make sure that she has enough time to do her things, she's gonna throw traps at you, and you have to navigate around them.
Oh my gosh.
And yeah, they actually push you back. I like how she just comboed me by hitting that object at me and then launched me to a spike trap.
Oh boy.
Watch out for spikes. Yep, another reference to Plants vs. Zombies.
Oh my gosh.
Yes! You got a plant launcher! And you have to shoot at the zombies in order to lure out the plants. Okay, that was just shitty placement of spikes there.
Yeah. I mean, didn't you say, like, someone who worked on the music for this worked on, like, Plants vs. Zombies?
Yes, Lauren Shigahara.
Fair, fair.
So she made a lot of references to the game because of that.
Oh, that's
She
brilliant.
actually worked on an RPG called Melaloon, where she made references section where you make this friendly zombie who built a garden.
Aww.
Yeah. And you have to like help him get seeds or whatever while he's fighting the more meaner zombies. I don't know if she done a reference in the other game she made and actually published. But I got it, so I'll probably check it out at some point. And I think that's the end of the action segment. He is to the borderline horror segment of sorts. Or just kind of bizarre mess segment. What's that? What's that on the table? Some sort of cake?
Yeah, it looked like a cake, or just something cylindrical.
I have to look at it a bit later to see what it was. Ah, no! It's the same thing! Ah, run away!
That makes it even more creepier, I'll be honest. Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah, getting hit by a horse gotta hurt a lot, you know.
Yeah.
Horses are powerful motherfuckers. I like that the platypus at the top of the piano as well. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
It's like we just ended up in a horror game out of nowhere.
I can't believe you forced me to witness one of these horror RPG Maker games.
I didn't know it was one until at this point.
Oh, there's plenty. There's plenty. Like, it's almost like become a staple of RPG Maker games that there's just a bunch of horror ones.
Yeah, like you mean like Eve or something?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. overly dramatic door.
Just to make sure, we're definitely not going to get copyright strike for this.
I think it's fine.
Okay.
Short steps, deep breath, everything is alright. Chin up, I can't step into the spotlight. She said, I'm sad, somehow without any words. I just stood there, searching for an answer. When this world is no more, the moon is all we'll see. I'll ask you to fly away with me until the stars all fall down. They empty from the sky, but I don't mind. If you're with me, then everything's alright. Why do my words always lose their meaning? When I feel what I say, there's such a rift between them. stood there, never know what I should do. When this world is no more, the moon is all we'll see. I'll ask you to fly away with me until the stars all fall down. They empty from the sky, but I don't mind. If you're with me, then everything's alright. If you're with me, then everything's
That was Lauren Shigahara's Everything's Alright, written and sung by her. And by the way, I did add the lyrics into the video. Those are not in the game actually.
Good call.
Yeah, I think it was worth it, even though it took a while. So, here's the other reality we were now created. Right, so we have our one last moment of collecting time fragments or time links or whatever.
Okay.
I cannot remember what they're called anymore.
Time crystals, I don't know.
Yeah. I think it's called time links or whatever. I don't know.
Never.
So this is one of those, you have to collect enough pigments in order to be able to unlock the next scenes. And there's nothing here. You have to actually go into the elevator and explore around stuff. That's not the elevator. No wait, that is the elevator, but we need to find this thing first. Okay, that was an elevator, but that's the elevator. And that's what we need 4 bars in order to proceed.
You see. Oh, do you have to like press the button to open the door each
I think
time?
so. This thing. Remember that thing in the minigame in Lego Island 2 where you had to like keep pressing the button? Yeah.
Yep.
And if you did really well, Pepper's face just kind of smears across the screen there.
Across time and space.
Yeah. I kind of like that minigame though, just because of that thing. I think I remember a video where someone like messed with the game files just to make it so that it goes incredibly fast or something.
Yeah.
And I accidentally clicked the wrong button. Went to the same floor. But there we go. Editing saves us.
Side note, my favorite thing about the Centrifuge minigame is that you so much about someone editing it to make it go fast, and it's the fact that the rotation of the seat and the counterweight is based on the speed. Which means that if you bypass the maximum speed, the seat and the counterweight just move up and up and up and up, and then it just kind of folds into the centrifuge itself, and it just keeps looping.
And here they're making fun of the fact that we cannot see the other parts of the ship. So they get to see the entirety of the ship, but we don't. I mean, now we can finally go to the last scene and get to the very last part of the game.
I'm glad they addressed that, because I was kind of wondering that myself.
Yeah, I seriously doubt that NAS have like holographic screens or whatever. So the machine just mix it up depending on what John believes that NASA is, which apparently it's just a sci-fi nonsense. Did he just poke her?
Maybe.
It's rude. So yeah, Rosalie didn't actually get rid of River. She's moved away in hopes that she would return back in her attempt to reunite with John. But it was a gamble and it could have ended badly. And of course, Nest has an entire room dedicated to a single piano.
I mean, frankly, they had, what's his name, Chris Hadfield. I wouldn't be surprised if they had a room dedicated to a guitar.
Well, I mean, like a piano room for people to play piano for an audience, whatever.
Yeah.
Again, just Johnny's construct, just making stuff up.
Yep.
What even is that machine?
Pressure or something? I don't know.
Oh, yeah, maybe. Or like artificial pressure or gravity, or perhaps. And so finally here we are at the end. So we just get a little moment to talk to some people here. Yep. And of course here are two very real people.
Of course.
I don't know what I'm doing with the mouse cursor. It's weird. Thank you, cat self. You moved it away. And once you want done talking, you can end the game by talk to Vaseline and watch the ending. Initiate! Oh boy. What are you giggling at?
I'm not giggling, I'm not giggling.
Oh. Ah.
Never change.
Yep.
Well, there we go.
There we go. Still hanging in there, Ben?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Anyways, that's it. That's To the Moon. An excellent game, and an excellent story, and I'm very pleased to have been able to show it to you.
I'm very pleased to have been here to just to experience it, really.
Alright. Yeah, like I mentioned before, there's still some more bonus episodes, and of course sequels to this game that we'll definitely check out too. Hopefully Ben will be able to get a hold of himself before then.
Oh, I will. Look, I'm soft. I'm emotionally soft, and I don't I don't have a problem with that.
That's fine, Ben. It's just wow. I didn't expect it to be that. I don't know. But yeah, that's for the moment. Well, it's not exactly the entire game. There's still a little bit more before we're officially finished. But yeah.
Okay.
It's Neil the horse again.
But yeah, thank you so much for this opportunity, Sweet.
Yeah, I'm very pleased to be able to show it off, and it's definitely a game that deserves to be played and checked out by people. Yeah. I'm looking forward to... Whoa, that was weird. Yeah, definitely looking forward to more stuff in the game. Seriously. Ugh. Still an asshole, Neil.
Oh god, is this like lead into the new chapters and whatnot?
Not quite.
Well, until the next time, thank you for hanging around. Oh boy.
Yep.
Alright, see you.
See ya. Any recording.